Morning guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video on the C-Class Mercedes. I'm just in the middle of flattening that primer down. It's absolutely roasting and I've been running around like a blue ass fly. I've just put some wet primer on some bumpers and base coated them up. I'll play you the footage of that in a mo. And in time lapse you'll see that this is filth. The floor will be all black. I don't normally take things out of the booth and clean down in between, but they're all base coated up now. I took them out, jet washed all the floor back out in the booth because I can't clear coat with the amount of soot that was in here. So they're ready to go. I've got to give them a little tack rag down and we'll get some clear coat on them. I'll roll the footage of that in a mo and then you can see me putting a primer down and the base coat. And then when they're drying, I'm going to jump back on the Mercedes, carry on blocking that down, get that ready. We'll let that lot dry, drag this in the booth, and then we're going to get this one painted. So I'll roll the footage now. You can watch the time lapse of that, and I'll see you in a mo when we're on the clear coat stage. There we go guys, there's the other Merc bits just rolled them out, let them dry out here. That's that air dryer clear that I'm using, multi-mix 2. It's really good. It's all really dry. I wouldn't say it's hard yet, if that makes sense. So I'm not going to handle them. A couple of little nibs you need polishing out, but went for a factory peel on them. I think I've replicated it quite well. The bumper's a little bit more peelier. But yeah. Looking nice. Right. Let's get on with the next Mercedes. It's a bit of a theme going on here. Looks a bit dark on the camera. Right, I'm going to crack on blocking this one down. And then we're going to get this one in the booth. Need to get this one done today as well. They can stay out there in the sunlight and bake away. See you in a mo. Definitely some warm stuff going on in here today. I'm trying. It should be skin and bone. The amount I've been running around lately. Right, we're all ready with the Mercedes. I ended up flatting quite a bit more than I wanted to. I'm not happy with this repair. I've got a feeling that it's not going to look right, but I'm not going to know until I get some paint on it. I'm thinking about going over that with a little bit of wet and wet, trying to keep it away from this door edge here, because I've got a blend colour there. But, excuse me, I'm not going to know until I've got paint on, like I said. So, yeah, I might knock up a little bit of wet and wet, and then we'll get some base coat on it. I want to let the wet and wet go off a little bit so I can nib it down. I don't like how peely it leaves it with a wet and wet. I don't know, I might just try and go over that with base coat, we'll see. Yeah, let me get me bits sorted out and I'll see you in a moment. She's done. It is still scorching in here. 30 degrees. I didn't realise it was going to be that hot today. Absolutely melting. I am knackered. Oh, let's go and have a look at it. I don't even know why I'm attempting to film showing you it in there. If you're new to the channel, my booth hasn't got any lights in it. They're outside it shining through, and it makes everything look dull and no shine. I can assure you there's shine. Yeah, it's done. Very, very hard to see in here. I think it looks okay. I'll try and show with a torch on. I don't know if you're gonna. This is my problem trying to show paint in here. It's awful. But yeah. I think I need to get that Lumalight to sponsor us. We'll drag that out, I'm sure it'll look nice. Yeah, there's a company called Lumalight that makes little LED lights that go on your spray guns, and then you can see what you're doing. I think we need to get them. I think I'm going to tag them in the video. Lumalight, you need to sponsor us. If you want to be on YouTube a lot, send us some Lumalights to test out. Need them. My booth is not very well lit. It's very difficult to show you guys the finished product, but as you saw in other videos, when I drag them out here, they're fine. They look perfectly glossy and nice, but in there you can't see nothing. It's a nightmare. I'm not going to drag that out this evening. I spoke to the customer. He's going to collect it tomorrow. I was going to lamp it and flat and polish it tonight and give it back to him tonight, but he's going to collect it tomorrow, so we'll leave that in there tonight and let that dry naturally. And yeah, I'm sure I'll get some footage of it when I drag it out in the morning anyway, and you guys can get to see what it looks like. That is probably it for me today. I am knackered. Excuse me. It's been a long one and a very hard one in these temperatures. So plenty more videos to come, and as always, a massive thanks for watching, and we'll see you very soon on the next one. Stay safe and be lucky.